Hello and welcome to the season finale. The two-part season finale, so we're going to do 2 games back-to-back. Of which I am going to be playing in the first one. The extremely rare me actually playing. Ooh. Thank you for purchasing card packs! So I'm going to unmute over here. So we have some special guests for today that will be revealed in time. I am excited. I heard you say hooray, but like not actually out loud.
I said hooray and then I was muted. Alright, so we're just gonna start it off. Like, the captain left the ship in the middle of the night last night, taking with her the calling card for the ringleader that was gifted to Krieg. So now the captain stands at the end of the walkway at the academy, just standing there.
With this sardine calling card in my hand. And I guess I'm just gonna yeet it into the water. I don't know how calling cards as fish work, but that's what we're gonna do.
I'm just assuming the water's gonna start bubbling, and then suddenly a giant catfish head with a saddle mounted right to the middle of its forehead appears in front of you, and the ringleader just shows up. He's still muted though.
That's your cue, ringleader. There we go.
The call has been placed, and I, your fabulous ringleader, have appeared. I am at your service. Admire my fantastic steed, Jormungandr. Is he not perfect? Is he not the perfect vessel of pure entertainment? Welcome one, welcome all, to the fantabulous, the magnificent Voyage Extraordinaire!
I have it good on authority that the catfish's name is Carl, but I appreciate that.
Oh, no. See, he speaks to me. I know these things. Granted, we fluctuated names quite a few times. I was rather particular for Charybdis, but he seemed more world serpent-y.
Interesting that you say that, actually.
Life certainly is full of surprises. Now, what can I do for you, my fantastic, talented gladiator? Are you going to approach the big top and deliver the performance of a lifetime?
If by big top you mean extremely dangerous rift, that would be a yes.
Well, lucky for you, with your ringleader, it's all the same now, isn't it?
Alright, here's what I need. Oh god, we have an item pack. Just wine. Does the ringleader consume?
No.
He just
Pours it all over his face.
he just pours it into the catfish's mouth.
Needs his strength to grow up big and strong.
I don't want this thing to get bigger.
I also don't necessarily want it to be drunk. Ooh, a help arrives card. Can we pocket that for the time being?
Yeah, we'll pocket it for now. Not right now.
Unless you consider the ringleader a helping hand, which, like, 50-50. But...
Indeed. Now, before we continue, what is your talent? What use can we put you to? What will drive the crowd's applause?
I don't know how to make a, like, face. Well, I have many, as a matter of fact. Probably entirely too many to mention, but I will say that I am a waterbender, amongst other innate gifts, which should help us on this particular adventure.
Magnificent! That sounds absolutely wonderful!
Alright, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. That's literally what it is. 2 words. Describe it all at once. It's great. So here's what I need. There's a rift. It's going to be extremely dangerous. There's wreckage of numerous ships being churned within it. The odds of survival are not great. Are you in?
Well, I suppose that depends. Will there be an audience?
If we're lucky and we get through it, yes, there will be. But we have to get to said audience.
Well, then I suppose we should be on our way. Let us go forth to the treacherous depths of the ocean and rescue... what were we doing?
Yeah, that.
That!
Alright, then I'm gonna mount up on this catfish. I'm gonna ride bitch on the catfish.
It's just some really...
Onward to adventure!
You know, the captain's just like, say, Carl. Salt.
Otter people just like poking their heads out with like sleeping caps on and everything.
It's like, could you shut the fuck up?
What the fuck is... And then it's just like, they look out, see a giant catfish, and the captain get on the giant catfish and just go back to bed immediately.
It's like, oh, I can't with that right now.
So the location of the rift we're going to is actually right here.
Oh, weird.
It's tentatively known as the Jaws of the Sea. So, whee!
Oh god. It's a good sweet time. Loading through.
Oh, was it just the purple for a second?
Yeah, and it was like all like blurred out. I was like, Terrence, I swear to God.
Alright, so here is like, you do realize that, like, yeah, like she said, there was a bunch of ships here that are literally bobbing in and out of reality. Terrence is very loud.
Yeah, I have to push the door closed. 1 second. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Your cat is like the loudest cat that has ever existed.
Ooh, I must say, that doesn't look very safe at all!
It does not seem safe either. It is like, it is sucking you guys in like a fucking like vacuum cleaner.
That exact noise too.
Adrian, do you remember how to roll dice, or do you want me to roll it for you?
You know what to do.
I do. Alright, so I'm gonna roll. This is just like a navigating like thing, and I don't think you have any abilities that could really help you out here.
I most assuredly should.
Okay.
If I use River Fury, if I set it to say like I know the path of it, so maybe it's like a loop. You know what I mean? Like a swirly swirl to dodge as much as we can.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and play that, and we'll raise the effect of this roll.
Alright.
It's
Come
a
on.
failure of a roll.
You know... Why?
Are we going to do something? This seems dangerous!
Alright, so I'm gonna say...
Warlord...
Yeah, I saw it. I'm gonna say you guys do make it through. It's just something else happens too.
For fuck's sake.
Like,
All of us are coughing. That's gonna be just...
yeah, it's the worst. You guys do splash down. Let me make these really big as well. But you bring 2 boats through with you, and you do. Like, you are able to track based on positioning of the where they were seen last. You land behind the rowboat that was seen and reported on.
That's
your
entirely
last
too
game.
handy, which makes me think whatever the consequences is gonna fuck me sideways.
So Pimento,
Ento.
Pimento, I know because it's pimento. I know. you see splashing, and beside you appear two ships that you very well remember robbing and then sinking to the bottom of the ocean and during your pirate days, which you're still pirates. And then a giant catfish emerges out of the sea, out of like the weird glowing mist sea behind you.
What the hell is that thing?
That looks like a catfish.
The big catfish.
It's actually an immense catfish, for the record.
Yeah, the
like,
scale of the catfish is much bigger than it shows up at.
Yeah, it's like a really
An
shitty graphic.
excessively big catfish.
Yes, my noble steed Jormungandr is quite the specimen, I am aware. Welcome, friends. Welcome to the voyage extraordinaire. What is your talent? How can we put you of use? How can you demonstrate to the world that we are the greatest?
You two are being shouted at by a ringleader. Behind him, you can see what appears to be your captain, dressed in very formal gear, in very formal clothes.
Captain, what's going on? Who is that guy? Why are you on a giant fish? And what are you wearing?
I love it.
Why do you look so fancy?
Wearing. I'm trying to think of how the captain would play this. So for the captain, it's been years. And there's been no trace of any of her former crew aside from the ones that like escaped the original wreckage. So like for her it's like seeing a ghost. But like it's like happy ghost. I don't think I have like a tearing up, but we'll go with this one. That's the best I can do. But she just looks like unhappy rather than emotional of any kind.
Is roll 20 crashing for me?
Oh, that would be annoying. Leo, hello. Welcome. Do you need to like refresh everything?
I did.
Okay.
I think everything's good now.
Can I like move my token? No.
Oh, you can't move your token? Can anybody else move their
I
tokens?
I can move Endo. That's the only one.
I can move
cannot
mine.
move mine. I can move Adrian.
Why do I always fail this? I literally said it last night that I fail this every single time. Okay, there you go. Everybody should be able to move their tokens now.
Yay, I can.
Woo!
But it's fun that you mentioned ghosts,
Oh god.
because these you suddenly see a bunch of pirates coming to the edge of these ships that you clearly sunk and you have dealt with them once before, but
Greetings, friends!
I don't think these are our friends.
I've dealt with many of the ruffian types. Just allow me. Now, gentlemen, pirates, scallywags, all sorts of plagues upon these beautiful waters, and I mean that with the utmost respect. Welcome to the voyage extraordinaire. Perhaps we could put on a performance to ease tensions just a bit.
you see one of them look over to like this bald guy right here is clearly the captain of this ship, and the one with the rope just leans over. He's just like, look at the size of that fish. And it's just like clearly they've been stuck in a weird time loop for about 6 years. And they are starving.
Yes, well, there will be plenty of time for feasts after the performance. What say you? Perhaps we demonstrate our talent.
It's like, oh, of course, demonstrate our talent. And like, you just see like one of them light a cannon fuse.
Oh dear.
And just like,
Yeah.
just fully broadside at you guys.
That's not what I meant!
I don't think they're interested.
that is the result of the 3. So yeah, they're gonna hit the catfish for 6 damage. The catfish has 20 health though, so
6 is still a lot.
6 is a lot, but they're shooting it with cannons, so
That's fair. Just more wine. I don't think the wine's gonna get us out of it this time. With all due respect, I might put that one back in your pocket.
okay. So now you guys, you can do whatever you want here. The captain is being barraged by, while on her catfish, being barraged by cannons of pirates that you guys literally killed. Right before the ship got swallowed.
Well, that's unfortunate.
And so the last thing you remember is sinking this ship. And then
I am
ending up here.
incapable of opening my character sheet.
Is that opening your character sheet?
Nope.
Vol 20, Vol 20 is having a lot of problems right now. If you refresh, you should be good.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
It's being a dumb butt. Something like
Can I attack with Jormungandr?
Oh, fucking course you can attack with Jormungandr. What
My
does that
poor
attack look like?
Reed, they harmed you. They harmed you. If you'll not settle for a performance, such as the thespians that we are, you'll settle for death!
Did not realize I did it, but I gave the ringleader the same ability that I gave Pim. They both have Slayer. Alright,
Wait,
so,
this could be good.
yeah, you shrink it down by half twice. So yeah, I'm gonna say you're using Slayer, Ian, which will kill half of the enemies.
assuming that it
Assuming that it works, I will roll a die for you.
Oh
because-
god. There's a coin flip.
Oh, it's a coin flip.
And that's for
Alright,
you, ringleader.
I'm gonna count it as the roll and both. So heads, it is perfect. Tails, it is a fail. One, it's perfect. 2, it's a fail. Oh, there we go. 1. So, what does it look like? How do you command this catfish to destroy that, half this ship?
Oh, we
Wait,
also have
later-
double up. I didn't realize that was up. My bad.
Yeah.
It's hard to play
flip, yeah.
and keep track of everything at the same time.
Coin flip takes precedent over double up.
Yeah, I know. I had
I
forgotten.
was telling Art, just in case, Art.
It's like, yeah, just pops up, stands on like the forehead of the catfish, like one knee raised up on one of its eyeballs, points forward in like the majestic nautical captain kind of stuff,
Captain Morgan. The
yeah,
stance.
basically. Now onward, Jormungandr! Show them the wrath of the Leviathan!
Pew 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 pew.
I just imagine it just swallows half the ship. So especially mostly the section with the cannons that just fucking fucked them up. But so this one's dead, and then this one's dead, and all the crew that is inside are dead. This guy was the boss of it, so he wasn't a minion. He didn't die immediately. He just runs to the other end as this ship is just beginning to sink.
Ooh, not
Perfect timing.
so tough now, are you?
My turn. I'm totally gonna go too. I'm gonna take out the other half.
That's,
Or half
Yeah,
of
that's-
them left.
Alright, do you know how to roll?
Let me see if I can remember.
Just slash roll 1d20.
Is it space 1d20?
Space 1d20, sorry. Oh, you roll 2d20, sorry.
Yeah.
2d20 and take the highest.
Okay, just kidding. Let's go.
Yeah, 15 perfect. Not perfect, but still a success.
Mhm.
So you take out the other 2 minions, and there's just the captain standing there as his boat begins to Titanic into the water. He's like, well, water's a strong word.
Whatever this is.
It's like a weird ectoplasm.
Gross.
Did Endo want to do anything?
No. I'm just gonna wave at him. Bye.
He's just, like, this guy, he just spent 6 years fucking floating in the abyss, and now he's gonna be like lost in the abyss forever.
Excellent work, rabbit people.
Thank you, strange little man.
My,
quick,
how
climb in my
big
hat.
your ears are.
Why, thank you for noticing.
Perhaps we could put them to use.
Oh?
I don't like the way he says that.
Oh, no. There's plenty. Everyone's welcome at the circus. And now, as we were discussing, what are your talents?
I can shoot anything you possibly can from as far away as I possibly can.
A marksman. Wow, how exciting! Oh, we could definitely work with this. And you, bunny person. Other bunny person. What is your talent?
I'm a doctor.
And as you say that you're a doctor, you see the fact that the catfish does have 6 big cannonballs lodged in its side. Like if the catfish is your way out, it's bleeding into the water, and from you guys' experience being in here, even though it doesn't feel like you've been in here a very long time, you know blood attracts certain weird enemies here.
And we know that too, so we need to
Yeah.
get this catfish patched up, and we need to get out before
Alright,
anything
well, then
else.
I will use mend.
You got this, Ento. Patch that thing up.
I know that it doesn't ask for rolls in the men thing, but if you could just roll me 2d20 and we'll take the highest.
Yeah.
Okay, so tough choice is what it's going to be. Alright, so you realize these cannonballs are in deeper than you thought. Like one of them just got really in there, maybe like in the gill situation. As you're performing surgery. I also let the lollipops kill me. With this character art.
Warlord made it a 20.
Oh, so it was a 20,
Yeah, no.
so don't worry about it.
Alright!
You're an amazing doctor. You haven't lost your touch at all. You've only been in here an hour.
I have honestly surprised myself.
Yeah, right? It's just like...
We're like, wow, this is some of my best work.
Really in there, and then just like, bloop. You actually managed to pull the cannonballs out and throw them far enough away that the blood is gonna lure something away from you. Now, the catfish knows how to travel in between dimensions. That's because it's from here, so it can get you home. It is it is giving you 2 paths. It's basically pulling on the reins for Adrian to tell them, for the ringleader, you have 2 paths to go. You can go what is in your mind left, or what's in your mind right, but there's no directions here.
Yes, Jormungandr, I understand you want to go play. But right now, we need to figure out what we're going to do with the bunny people. The rabbit people.
He wants to go walkies.
Does he count as a vessel?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jormungandr /
Carl.
Wait, Carl.
So I have speak with vessel. I can connect myself to the spirit of the vehicle to search the area. So if I could get a little bit more information on both directions.
Alright, so the direction to the left is, it feels like there's a strong presence there, and you get the feeling, you know the ozone feeling right before lightning strikes? Mm-hmm. That is it fills your mouth as the catfish is just like that's how it's explaining this to you. There's a singular creature that direction that appears to like give off a lot of ozone, but once you pass that, if you're more or less safe. The other direction is a creature that is immensely cold. And like, but that direction has a lot of things. But that way, once you get past him, there's another stage, and that it's pretty like that one feels fast. Right seems fast, left seems dangerous, but right is also dangerous as well. Like it's not just less.
Less dangerous?
Right is less dangerous because Normangander is terrified of whatever's on the left.
Follow the fish. Follow the fish to the less scary.
I agree. I concur. Despite the idea of liking stuff, he's afraid of the cold or the ozone.
He's afraid of the ozone.
Oh, okay. Then towards the cold, though.
You know what the cold is.
I know what the cold is.
What is the cold?
Oh, you'll see it in just a second.
But at least there's stuff, you said?
Yeah, definitely stuff.
Oh, many of us are certainly motivated by stuff.
Oh, we don't do the ship.
Fucking. Oh, I really like the way that came out.
Oh.
So sad.
They can't really see it on the screen. Let me move you guys up some more.
I'm like moving around.
Oh, ew! The bones.
There are so many bones. And it's just like, it is freezing here. Like, you do see these things here. They're moving around and shambling around through the,
What the fuck is that? She says.
I have been known to knock them dead.
We're gonna die.
As far as I'm concerned, you've already been dead, so it's gotta get better from here?
like, none of you are dressed for this particular, weather. It is Ice Lord.
I'm literally wearing a corset.
And the thing is, like, up until right now, like, you've been rowing for, like, this past hour, but in reality it's been 6 years. Like, you've been rowing for a long time, and you've never gotten out of, like, the weird thing where you just were. It took the,
Lurd, I feel attacked.
Lord wants to break the ice.
Ooh.
So, yeah, like, the ice starts cracking. Oh, sorry, let me finish explaining. You guys have been rowing for, like, a while and never got out of the weird, like, luminescent, like, fog water. But the second the catfish, like, started pulling your ship, like, it starts going to new places that you've never seen. So, the ice cracks, wasn't supposed to be hugely combat focused, but
Shit. Of course. Of course.
So, Pim, you see something very shiny right here.
I do like shiny.
It looked really funny on the stream because the things.
Can I see what it is? Or just that it's shiny?
It is a crystalline sword stuck into the It looks like it's stuck into the forehead of this weird face that is underneath the surface.
I hate, like, every part of what you just said.
Well,
You have a huge drive to go, like, get that.
I'm gonna go get it. Like, we all know it's nice, it's shiny, I want it, I'm gonna get it.
Wait, did someone shiny? Oh, I like shinies. Where? Ooh, there
First.
it is. What? No,
Ben,
no.
wait,
I saw first, it's
no,
mine.
don't.
I am the ringleader.
No, No, I jump out. Go get it.
Oh no!
It's like dibs are like scrabbling, slapping each other as they like scrabble across the ice.
It's mine!
So you go and you're able to just grab the sword, and the sword is not cold, despite the fact that it looks like it's made of ice. And as the ringleader scrabbles to get it in, like themselves, oh, Trixie fixed the crack.
Thank God.
Now give me that sword! It's mine! I'm the ringleader!
Absolutely not. And I point my gun directly in his face.
I'm just gonna use the magnet to like fishing line the sword and drag it back to the catfish.
Rude.
So the ground starts to like crack as like this is happening, but it then slowly magically starts to like seam itself back together. Zach wants to talk with the dead, but like they don't really have anything to say. They just keep like muttering cold over and over again, just in a very like creepy, just droning cold. Like
Picture that Are You Afraid of the Dark episode that I'm cold.
yeah, they just keep telling you how cold they are over and over again. And you can hear
don't
like
have to remind me.
a strange like an even like stranger voice like reverberating from the center of this place, just saying cold. And you can slowly see the lips of that face begin to move, saying cold. But while you're on the ground, like trying to like scrabble to get the sword, and like even though the sword gets grabbed, like you find chunks, like you can grab handfuls of this ice that is basically gemstones. Like they look as clear and as shiny as diamonds, but they are just perma ice. They will definitely be worth money.
I start stuffing whatever pocket I might have.
It's so cold if it's in your pockets. It's so cold.
I am not stuffing my
Trap-
pockets.
You're gonna get frostburn if you do that.
These
You do
traveling
have a lot of
performers
pockets,
do
though.
fun themselves, you know.
That art might only be from the like chest up, but like no, I figured she's got like 8 billion like pouches and everything, like strapped to her legs, to her like immense thighs.
They are bodacious. They are beautiful.
Alright, so Laura played the break card, and Trixie countered it with the fix card.
That's fair, and we don't want counters. I would do remember that.
How do we want to resolve that where everyone gets a little piece of what they were aiming to do? Also, what the fuck are these weird cursed shrimp?
These?
They're creepy.
I don't like it. Oh, okay, they're skeletons.
Okay.
They look like cursed shrimp.
Yes, they do.
Can you just make them small again, so that way I can just pretend they're cursed shrimp?
Okay.
Thank you.
The catfish can still fly through the air here, because the air is thicker than, like... It's very weird. This whole place is weird. But the catfish is also getting cold. Let's just say the ice has cracked. Lord, what did you want out of the card? What do you want to happen there? Like, we can see how that works out. Did you just want to see what happens if this face gets loose?
I mean, we've already seen what happens when the face gets loose.
Yep.
To
okay.
free the moon.
Can you refund Trixie's? We'll take care. Like, there'll be more things to fix. I promise. All right. So
Refunded.
you pull the sword out. The sword is pulled out, and when the sword is pulled out, also, sword's not cold. The sword is just perfectly your body temperature. It also appears to be made of the same ice that they're trying to like figure out how to get into. I'm gonna say you have a sack in your thing. You can throw Just a sack full of this like perma ice diamond situations. They're not really diamonds. They're cooler than diamonds because diamonds suck. But we are going to.
I think the moon can communicate, I would assume. Also, I'm going to put the doctor ability scroll back in your pocket because I don't see how to use that here.
No, I don't either. Oh, that's the wrong one. But anyway.
No, we'll have to live with that.
Because it is cold, can I do anything with read the winds, the sensing the weather patterns in the region, able to glimpse the weather forecast, blah, blah, blah. Concentrate on the language of the wind. Like, can I notice anything else about, like, the environment?
Like, you will know immediately that this planet is it is a living creature that exists in between realms, and it will crash into other planes and freeze them, and then gather all of the bodies to add to its size, which is what's happening. Like, originally, it started off as just this small little core.
Fucking
like,
horrific.
Maybe it was, like, the size of, like, a car, but then crashed into a planet, froze it completely, and left with all of its, like, all the corpses and the liquid frozen on it. And then it just keeps doing that, and growing and growing and growing.
Alright, I got 2 questions.
Here.
Is this a spirit creature, and is it a boss?
It is certainly a spirit creature, yes. I would consider it a boss, yes. Like, if you wanted to use Banish, you guys would have to weaken it first.
Gotcha, okay.
Did we just start shooting at the face? What do we do, guys? What do you want to do?
Like, it is cracking out of it. Like, it is, like, cracking itself away from its, like, containment and, like, starting to, like, move towards you. Like, it is beginning to get very cold. Like, the cracks actually, like, you can feel the real cold. Like, the ice on the surface is not the source of the chill. It's literally the thing inside of it.
Well,
so, like,
it's a big scary thing that's cold. Can I use Far Shot?
Yeah, you certainly can.
Alright, I'd like to do that. And what do you want me to roll? 2d20?
Yeah, 2d20, take the highest, because somebody played a card that makes it so we... Alright, so we have a tough choice. Alright, so your tough choice is, you are able to, like, line up your shot and make your shot, but it's going to freeze over your barrels, so you're not going to be able to use your gun until you chip it away. You're going to have to take time to actually fix your weapon. Alternatively, like, you can fire your gun and, like, have all... Oh, never mind, it's a 20.
Woo!
Happens
Thank
all the time.
you!
Chat likes big successes and big failures.
Chat is amazing, and I love chat.
So with a 20, I'm going to say all 9 of your barrels go off at once. And you just blast this thing to shit. It doesn't kill it, but, like, it does damage. Like it...
Magnificent! Do it again!
Like, as a doctor, now you can tell that it's about half... Like, now it's low enough for Banish to work.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna
This poor thing.
use Banish.
This creature, it spends most of its existence just being, like, teleported to other realms to just be somebody else's problem.
It's just like she did 9 damage to this poor thing. Go ahead and roll me 2 20-siders, take the highest.
Okay.
It's just so lonely.
Yeah, so like 15, perfectly fine. This is about to get weird.
We're riding a catfish over a bunch of ice skeletons with, like, a giant lonely planet trying to break through, and you're telling us now it's about to get weird?
Yeah, you banished what you were on.
Oh.
Didn't think that through.
Oh, wow. That looks like a whole bunch of nothing.
can the catfish still navigate?
Fish cannot. Catfish begins to fall.
Oh, not again.
Jormungandr, fly! Fly!
Just
Oh, this is
flap
awful.
your fins, Jormungandr. Alright,
Can I use navigate?
you can use navigate. That was like, I didn't want to say it out loud because I don't want to like just railroad it.
Okay. Can I use navigate to find shelter?
Absolutely. Later, can you roll me? I'll do it. This is for him, the ringleader, deciding like steering, basically steering Jormungandr. That's what this is. That was almost 2 1s, and that would have been ridiculous. Wait, 1 counts as a 20 right now, right?
That is correct.
All right, so that's a perfect success. So
Fly,
yeah,
Jormungandr, fly!
him with absolute like precision of like piloting out of a crow's nest situation, like pointing to land, like knows exactly where to go. And for everybody from yesterday's game, this place should look familiar.
Oh, Christ.
That's a cat. Stupid ship. Keeps getting caught up in the copy and paste. My cat is so loud. So, you guys have arrived here. It is, these are 2 giant record players that they, saw yesterday. And not
The
yesterday,
day before
2
yesterday.
days ago.
Yeah.
And they were trying to disassemble them, but they failed miserably. These are opening a rift into your planet and luring giant redcaps into it.
Is anyone here? Just Twilight, you're welcome. Fuck. Alright. Right now, the season 1 card, so at the link, the finale thing, it is a commemorative card to say that you were here today for the season finale. What does that mean? Not gonna tell you. I'm just saying you should grab the card. The link is right there. It's just a little coupon code. You just grab one. You don't have to be like Zach and spend money on it. The goal was to not. Did you like play it? All right, I'm gonna put that back in your pocket for right now. Right now, in theory, all it is for you to show off that you were here. And that is all I'm going to say today about it. But will it come in handy? Yes. Will it always be able to go back in your pocket once you've used it? Probably yes.
Bento, like, this place is, like, splattered with blood. Like, the whole, like, you are breathing it, you are tasting it. You guys are more underwater here than you've been. It's just, it's not good. Like, it gave 3 of them? Oh. We'll figure that out.
I think it did give 3. Fucking...
I'll figure it out. It's fine.
It doesn't really matter.
It does not matter. Anyway, back to the game. Like, this place is
If it gave 3, then
disgusting.
we'll make them dispose on use. But for right now, you don't need to worry about it. You just need to grab it. Okay, as you were saying.
Like, this place is just full of blood, and you have this giant fucking creature. Like, this place seems very familiar to both of Edo and Pim, because you guys were here rowing through this as it was filling with blood, and then just decided to nope the fuck out. It's where we ended up, like, yesterday. That's where you're going to do it today.
Man, I
But-
guess it's better than through oblivion.
I mean, fair. A giant catfish just fell out of a void of nothing into, like, a giant puddle of blood, and there is a horrific creature staring at you. And
Greetings, friend! Welcome to the voyage extraordinaire! How might we be of service?
I don't think it's listening.
It's definitely listening. It's just very confused.
I mean, that's a strategy. Can we, like, confuse them into submission?
It sees the catfish, and I did make this clear in the game where the catfish appeared the first time. They really love that catfish, but the antibodies, the little like the people living in the catfish, hate redcaps. Like they destroy them.
So you're saying this catfish is like a redcap killing machine, or like catnip but for redcaps?
It's both. It can really destroy like smaller ones, but this one's very, very large.
Can I use size up to get a vibe on this thing?
Oh sure. It has 20 HP. It will hit for 6 damage per hit.
Christ.
If it hits you, if it successfully hits, it will gain that much HP, added to its max HP.
The frozen diamond things that we picked up, are they usable?
How would we like to use them?
I want to mix Stormcall to like cause a downpour and combine it with the diamond to freeze this thing.
Ooh.
Okay. If they were in contact with him when you did Stormcall and made it like rain, that would probably work. But you gotta have
Put
that
him in the barrel of my gun.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah,
Doesn't it?
alright, yeah. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna put him in the barrel of my...
Just like smash one up, cram it in there, fill that thing full of like diamond buckshot. Let's see if we can freeze it, and also maybe accomplish the goals that didn't get accomplished in the previous session.
Alright, so go ahead and roll me 2 20-sided. We'll take the highest. Alright,
I'm
so
just gonna
You're just gonna make it a 20?
I'm gonna do that, yeah.
Oh, everything just disappeared. What happened?
Refresh?
I got it back, but I couldn't hear you guys for a second.
Oh, weird.
What are we doing?
Yeah, so basically we rolled it good. We did it.
Yay! It did!
So yeah, you have a giant let me just do this one. Here we go. You have a giant
Nice, perfect.
frozen red cap.
It's what we call
Like,
production value.
they got rid of the effects. I don't know where they are. So you all, yeah, you're not really at threat at this time.
Alright, do we want to... So, these two things, they're basically jukeboxes with records inside, and the music that plays on them resonates in such a way as to open a rift. This rift we know is an awful fucking rift that has, like, been hemorrhaging redcaps into liminal, so might as well close it while we're here, grab these records. Do we need the jukeboxes? I'm assuming we're good on the, like, equipment.
Yeah, you
front.
don't need the jukeboxes. You have a jukebox back at the ship.
Are they still on their,
let's
like,
make 'em.
rowboat? Or are we
What's
all
that?
in the
Yeah,
catfish?
they're still on the rowboat. I just keep thinking that it's been like they tied it off to it.
Okay. Then let's just split, grab them, and then get the fuck through.
Yeah, sounds good. We'll grab one, you grab the other.
Thumbs up. We'll, like, keep the tether, that way, like, the fish can just pull us all through.
And no need to make rolls for this because the big red
There's-
cap is dead. Well, frozen.
Yeah, I don't know if it killed
Forever.
it, but it certainly, like, put it out of commission for the time being.
All right, so I mean, you guys grab the records. Everybody has the records in hand now. And we're just going to pop you back out on the main map. Ooh, get rid of this one. We don't need these guys. Bloop. So now after like an hour stuck in between a huge dimension, you guys are finally free. And it's just like, for you, it was just a like weird afternoon. For everybody else, it was 6 years.
How long were we just now in that rift?
No time at all, basically. Like about an hour is what it felt like to you too.
But like if it felt like an hour for them. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, the world has not. I wouldn't do that to you, everybody.
It would be really funny though. Just
it would be like it's like
Just get back
season 2 is
dead.
way underway. Good luck.
So, what's been going on? What's happened? Why do
You've
why do you look?
You've been gone for years.
We've only
We
been
were
gone for like
like
an
an
hour.
Years. Years on the outside, if you will. There's so much to tell you, and not enough time to tell it to you.
Well, what's going on? Like, where are we gonna go? What are we gonna do? Like, is everyone dead? What's happening? Where's the rest of the crew?
Most of them are scattered to the wind. It's a miracle to find you. An actual miracle to find you.
I mean, I know I'm a miracle, but hey.
It's like literally divine. Thanks.
A miracle, you say? A miracle facilitated by a certain someone. And now, I think, perhaps, we can discuss the future of our endeavors.
Well, there will be no
Like the
future
ringleader-
if we don't
As
stop.
the ringleader is starting to get into like the rant, the world shudders. Like the whole thing just starts shaking, and off to the east, you see this giant ball of light, just iridescent light, just beaming everywhere.
Yes, well, as I was saying,
But like, well, that's fucking weird. Anyway, as I was saying.
Like that wasn't there yesterday.
I'm
But I don't-
guessing that's not a normal thing that happens.
That is definitely not the new normal. I want to just, like, say give them the recap. Here, I'll do the recap link, and then we'll pretend that was me telling you everything that has happened in the, 6 years. Things that are not included on there are the
You
rift
have an
that...
octopus ship?
Yeah, no, it's fucking rad. TBH. The only thing that's not listed on there is that, at that time, so we were on our mission, she says, not being explicit to their previous activities, when another ship came through, where basically a rift opened up, another ship came out of it, and everything was torn apart. So we managed to secure some of that crew. On the recap page, that's the very top group of people. The only crewmates that we have seen are obviously First Mate Rupert, because obviously, and Marcus's character, Marcus. Pretty sure he just named his character after himself. I'm 99% sure.
Pretty positive he just named his character after himself.
And
He
we've
spells
been...
it with a Y.
But, not where you would expect it to be.
I don't know where you would expect a Y in Marcus to be.
The complete, at the beginning. Just not even somewhere where you could put it. You could have been, Marquise, and, that would have been, okay, you would have replaced, But, no, it's not that. It's not what you would expect. Actually, I feel like that needs to be canon. We'll just put that in the records somewhere. But we have been hunting for survivors ever since. But we can only assume that most were pushed through rifts into other worlds entirely.
I haven't done any of that.
It's like, I wasn't here for that.
I don't recall anything you just described.
Well, that all sounds absolutely crazy. But what's that big light thing over there?
That's called the sun.
The other one.
The moon?
The sword that we recovered, what is that?
It is a crystalline sword. It can cut hilariously. It can cut any glass. Like glass, it doesn't even bother with it. It's just not there.
Well, that seems handy.
So Ento just has a horrific realization. And he
That you
looks
haven't seen
over
your
at...
parents in 6 years?
Yeah, he
Then think
looks
you're
over
dead.
at him. He's like,
Mom's gonna kill
it's
us.
been 6 years, and we haven't written to Mom. She's gonna kill me.
Yeah, she's gonna kill you. You're the responsible one. She's just gonna assume I'm dead in a ditch somewhere.
Yeah, and it's gonna be my fault.
The idea that he has a full-blown, like, panic attack over the idea of, like, his mom being mad as the, like, world is trying to end.
It's gonna be so bad.
He's hyperventilating at this point.
It's like, I don't want to survive this.
The void would have been better.
Just rowing a boat.
In our defense, it wasn't our fault. I mean, we were only gone for an hour.
So,
I feel like even the captain is, like, low-key kind of scared of their mom. Like,
You
just...
should be. A mom of like 15, yeah, I would be too.
Captain was not gone for 6 years, no. It was a really strange set of circumstances that made them stuck in a time loop rift. It was,
kind
this
of like
rift
bobbing.
specifically. Yeah. Bob's in and out of reality at a weird pace. So, I'm just gonna take you guys to the disco ball. Oh, that's just a catfish. Could go here. There we are. The water crew is actually here trying to like study the So everybody in the chat, this is where you guys have been. The waters are completely full of redcaps, just like floating around, just trying to like get into the ship. You do see Timothy the Mirror Mage. Oh, he's got a disco ball as a mask. It's great.
Nice, nice.
On the top, he is, like I said last time you saw him, he is wearing basically a ball gown. It looks like it's a robe, but it's very much more like fitted to his body. And he has giant wings, and his hands are made of just like claws of mirror shards. And he just keeps like swiping his claw, and you see just like raining mirror shards at the submarine that don't really do any real damage, but it could add up.
What a magnificent specimen. Such talent! Wow, greetings, friend! Oh, magnificent! I have not seen a sorcerer in some time.
He just turns and like looks, and Timothy is a guy that's seen a lot of things. A giant catfish with the ringleader on it might not have been one of them.
Yes, allow me to make your acquaintance. I am your humble, fabulous ringleader. And
please
you
don't,
are-
Kalali. Sorry, go ahead. I don't have any
And-
riddles prepared.
And you might be?
And it's just like, he looks down, he sees the captain, he's just like, my name is Timothy. Just let us finish our little task here, and we'll leave you be. No need for anybody or any fish to get hurt.
Any fish.
I must say, my dear Jormungandr is quite the specimen, is he not? I assure you, he's quite the tank as well. No one will be getting hurt here. Instead, what if we could entertain you? Perhaps we could put on a performance, and perhaps... What is he doing to you guys?
He's trying to destroy the word tree. Every page that gets destroyed erases it from existence. Whatever was written about it is destroyed.
Well, sounds like this guy's gotta go.
So we need to
Coin
stop?
flip?
Question mark?
That's a coin flip for the ringleader.
Oh, okay. They're trying to make ringleader sad. One. Still happy.
Okay. Well then, perhaps we should save this paper book tree. But we must do it in style.
There's no other way to do it.
Now, perhaps we could convince you, Timothy, in all of your glamorous shards, to perhaps hold back a tad on the destruction of the book tree until we've
The
demonstrated...
book bush.
The book bush! Until we've demonstrated our performance. I would wager that any performance put on by the Voyage Extraordinaire would be enough to sway you from doing whatever it is you're doing here. What say you?
Hey, I'm trying to think of a reason he would let you just put on a performance.
I don't see anything stopping him from his goal.
He hasn't seen us perform.
And he's just like, he closes his wings around his body, like making it look like he has giant pauldrons of just like broken mirrors. And just like motions. Go on then.
I can't believe that he allowed that.
Right, well, everyone, go on, demonstrate your talent.
I would like to use
Okay.
ties up.
Timothy is a fucking beast right now. When he's wrapped in all of those mirrors, he has 25 HP. He hits for 4, but he can hit areas. Instead of just like one person, he can like hit the whole group.
Can I hit his wings?
His weak points are certainly his wings and his because again, it is just glass. Just really thick. He is on top of the dome, he is not inside the dome. That's important to mention. Like it seems like he needs to be outside of it to keep it going.
So can I use Deadeye to shoot towards his wings?
Morlord played a mirror shall break.
Yeah, I'll actually
magic.
like tie that in with the dead eye. So like
Okay.
you're not gonna have to roll because the card took care of it. When you shoot, like one of like you do manage to just take one of the wings right off, and he's just like, he is furious. He's just like, what is with people shooting me? Lots of people have shot Timothy.
Mhm.
That's
Well, I don't know you, and I didn't know that, so there you go.
He starts like slamming his feet, and this isn't cracking the mirror. Like it seems like he's pulling parts off the disco ball as he's like taking steps. Oh yeah, you do. You're gonna have done 4 damage to him too. So okay, so now he's at 20 HP because like the ship is firing at him as well.
I was literally just gonna say, like, the ship should be like bombarding him, or like the shell to try to get through. Like pour everything that you've got into it.
He you can see his feet have gone like talon-like, like hawk-like. He doesn't have like one of his wings is gone, but he gets to the edge of the disco ball closest to you, and just starts hurling, just.
Or you
It
could
looks like
literally
he's, like-
bombard.
He you see him like I'll deal with the bombard in a second. He
And
reaches
Leo
into
as well.
the disco ball thing like a snowball, and just like starts hucking shards of glass at everybody. I'm gonna make a roll for an attack before that bombard goes off.
There are two of them.
Nice. Oh wait, do I roll? Is the 2d20 still up?
Yes.
Okay. It counts for everybody. But a 1 still counts as a 20. Even
That's
for
unfortunate.
me.
Oh, catastrophe. Fuck you, Timothy.
Aw, poor
I didn't
Timothy.
want it to come to this. I'm not gonna let you destroy the world.
Alright, so he raises his arms to like throw down like all of this like shards of glass at everybody, but the bombarding comes in and just starts fucking nuking him into the ground. And that is his catastrophe. Like he is just downed. Anybody else can do something if they would like to. You guys just see like an airship fly by and just carpet bomb this thing.
Can I get a lift from that airship?
I mean, probably.
I want to get up on top of the ball.
We haven't seen a lot from Ento. You have anything that you would like to do in this time? You do like your character does have a gun as well.
All your standard
okay.
equipment.
Yeah, you'll have a gun, you'll have a sword, or like whatever like your melee
Saber,
weapon is.
that kind of thing.
You'll have your
All right,
own
yeah. Yeah, there's not really any, I don't think, useful abilities I have.
I was expecting people to get hurt more.
So yeah, I'm just gonna shoot at him. So I'm like, I pull out my gun and like timidly like put my hand over my face, but like peeking through like my fingers and just fire at him.
Can I do the thing where I come up behind him and like support his arm and while patting him up?
I hate it. He's like, no, like this.
It's like, no, you must have conviction when you fire.
Oh, hold on. I think you honestly have an ability that would make this better for
Do
Yeah.
I?
I would let you use your folk song ability
Yes.
to like basically you're gonna stun Timothy.
Ooh. I forgot. Ento has that lifelink ability,
Oh.
which could be
Lord.
very fun to use.
Yeah, if we want to tie that in with like getting like having to shoot them to get like have that work, that's fine. If you would like to do that.
Yeah, sure.
Lifelink on me, I'll shoot myself in the face.
I love that so much.
Do it, do it, do it.
So I'm casting lifelink on Timothy and Pim.
Yeah,
I
with
guess.
with the contagion, like with the thing is you have to hit him with the bullet, but you are gonna get 3d20 because the ringleader is whispering a song, whispering how great you can be into your ear by telling you folk stories of like his old partners and stuff and how great they are.
So I'm basically shooting my sister in the face to hurt him.
Oh, yeah, I imagine you're giving her like part of it. Like you're like touching her and shooting him and making the connection that way.
Oh, okay, cool. All right,
I
so you
liked
said
it
I'm
better
rolling.
when he had to shoot me in order to do damage.
Oh no. That's gonna be how the damage happens. This is just to get the spell to stick.
Perfect.
Wait, so how does that work? Like you...
Yeah, you touch one person and then you touch another person, and then you can make any damage that the one person would take, the other person takes instead.
Oh, wow, okay.
And normally it's a touch thing, but I'm gonna let it, like, expand into this gun.
You know what? I don't think it specifies touch.
It does not.
I personally feel like it needs to be touched.
It just says nearby.
Yeah,
Since it's life
okay.
force and not, like, the physical body.
I would say the bullet is still required for nearby.
That's fair enough. Like, as part of how their very specific combo works. So we got
3D
some snipes going in the chat as well. Trixie and Lurid both sniped.
He is not doing well.
You said 3d20?
Yep, 3d20. 2 from the fact of the card, and 1 because the ringleader's really helping you out there. 17 makes it work.
All right, I'd like to turn the gun on myself and shoot myself in the head.
I'm not gonna require a roll as to like whether or not you can shoot yourself in the head. So you do, and like you see up there, like you pull the trigger, you see his mask go flying off of his face. And he is just like, he is a worm. Like, he is not actually a human. Like, he just takes humanoid shape through illusions.
Zach also used ability scroll for shock, the naturalist ability, which he says does 8 damage, I think, and 2 extra if he has metal on him.
So yeah, he gets like crumpled pretty hard from all of this. Like, he's definitely, yeah, I'm just gonna say it, he's down. Like, you guys have, and the captain lands from the airship like rope and just sees his like body just being shocked and just like really getting messed up.
I want to use the sword, plunge it into the mirror, and slide my way down.
What are you doing with Timothy? You just leaving his body up there?
I mean, it'll come down regardless.
Fair.
I'm more worried about letting everyone into the word tree to, like, protect it than I am about him specifically and his, like, pulpy mess that he is right now.
Alright, so yeah, you do, like... I'm gonna ask you to roll for it.
Yeah, no, I think that's fair.
Okay.
It's gonna look real cool, though.
It's gonna look real cool, unless it's a 1. Or a 20, in this case.
Well, we do our best. Fuck you.
A 20 does become a 1, doesn't it?
God fucking damn it. It does indeed.
So
Oh! No, it doesn't! Because that card expired 4 minutes ago.
That's funny.
That is just
I was about to make him an illusion the whole time, and now you had to fight the real one.
It's alright, I will refund the card play one. Are you playing that to fuck with me, or were you playing it to hopefully like make it better? All of them. Why? Make it better. So I'm trying to like go through and give all the card backs that we're trying to make it better, since it is not necessary to make it better. Okay.
Warlord made it so it's not a 20 though.
Yes, but the goal was to make it better.
You can, Timothy.
Sorry, what was that? Get back.
I said the ringleader's trying to get as close as he can to Timothy.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, she slides down, and the rest of the disco ball cracks and just falls in half, like a giant chocolate orange.
Nice.
It just splashes into the sea, and it starts flickering, like, and it's like begins to fade away. We're gonna say the captain's down here. The ship can swing over and pick her up, or this ship can swing over and pick her up. But the catfish goes to Timothy's body
No. Literally looks like he just ate him.
Yes.
Are you gonna bounce on out with Timothy?
Oh, yes. I believe we'll have much to discuss in the future.
Oh God.
Pimenento, this is the end. Like I said, it was only about an hour and a half long game. I feel like I nailed it.
Beautifully done. Beautifully done.
So you guys are going to be part of the next season for sure. I imagine right now your characters are very worried and want to go talk to their mom.
Oh, absolutely.
He's gonna be
100%.
so mad.
She's gonna be so pissed.
So furious.
Oh, let me get rid of the disco ball.
And you're
It's
like,
gone now.
Mom, I was in a rift. I literally could do it. It's like, oh, you couldn't put a message in a bottle, you think, to try to get a hold of me? Nothing? Did you even try? I don't think you did.
But it's mostly me just standing back watching her yell at my brother. Just holding my breath. We've
Every
been
time he
grounded
tries
for, life.
He can't even get like a word out. He's like, but, Ma.
No, they were pirates.
There was a big monster, and there was this frozen moon face, and like I don't know.
Those dude in an amazing dress.
Like, I thought I was gone for an hour, Mom. I'm sorry.
I like the idea that you told her you were going to pick up cigarettes or like milk from the store.
No, that was Dad.
Dad.
I like the idea that your dad stuck around long enough to have 15 kids and then left.
Bolton.
15 was just too much. He's like, no, I have to draw the
guy was
line
good at
somewhere.
14.
He's off to start a new life with his secretary.
Or Secretary Bird. Dun dun dun.
So, we'll-
Just
This
go back
roll-
in the rift for a couple more hours, and Mom will be dead.
okay. This roll is actually for the ringleader. And yeah, okay, successful. Nobody saw the ringleader take Timothy.
Hmm.
Timothy's mask got destroyed. It took 9 fucking barrels of a shotgun. I have a sniper rifle to the face.
Yeah. Catastrophe. So, we saw it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you guys saw it.
The ringleader had a parting message for everyone.
Yes.
He wanted to say that to the bunny people, he doesn't understand them. He thinks they're quite intriguing looking. A bit on the hideous end. Easily evident to reopen the freak show. And to the captain, he said, nice hat.
Yeah, it's a good hat. I like to think that, like, he tries to, like, smoothly leave, but because it was a catastrophe instead, he, like, somehow the catfish, like, trips in the process of it, like, spaghetti's at every fucking pocket, like, that whole, like, just super awkward, and everyone's just watching it happen. Like, the least...
You all start seeing, like, Ziploc bags of spaghetti float to the surface. It's like, what?
It's like, what the fuck? It's like everyone is well aware that, like, he took Timothy, but, like, he still gets away just with, like, bags of spaghettis everywhere.
Oh, the spaghetti. And Artemis Seuss, I love you.
Oh, it's a treat. So that is the end of part 1. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for playing. I know, like, it was short, but that it was, like, short by design.
Yeah. And so we didn't, like, fatigue anyone because we're doing, like, 2 games back to back. It does mean we have enough time for, like, intermission
Yes.
between
I was
them.
looking forward
So
to
we can do
intermission.
some, like, prep and get some food. So, we will be back in about an hour and a half for part
I'm sorry,
2.
We never did any introductions.
Oh, yeah.
So
Please, introduce.
this is Carrie here is playing Pim. She is the lookout for like the captain's
I don't think I
pirate
still have
crew.
this. Do I still have this? No. I nix them all. But you will know Carrie as a fellow Night Witch from like the podcast. So many of you were re-listening to them or listening to them for the first time recently. That's Carrie.
It's me.
And they like she's gonna be a bigger part in season 2. Is
Yeah,
that
these are
not,
some
like, no
season
pressure.
2.
Show up when you can. It's not
Yeah.
necessary.
I'll
Like,
do
it's
it
not
as
a
often as I can.
yeah, it's not a you're not required to show up to every game or whatever. It's literally like there's a session this weekend. If you can make it, then fuck yeah, you make it. Like super no pressure.
And then her older brother is Ento, which is played by our friend Corey.
No.
I literally didn't know about this game until Saturday.
Yeah.
That was such good natured and came in and like made sibling characters with Carrie. Love it. Amazing.
I love how they turned out. I'm very happy. Can you like bring their
I-
tokens up like large?
Oh yeah. I'll make.
Yeah,
the
I'm
tokens
like
all.
crying. I love her so much. Like even when Nika
Here.
sent me the concept art for my character, I literally was like, okay, well, I'm getting her tattooed on my body. Like the end. She's perfect. I love her.
So here's Pim.
We don't see anything.
Oh,
Apparently, I
sorry.
am contractually obligated to show up to every game.
There we go.
And here's
Look at her,
Ento.
guys. She's so perfect.
Don't worry, I didn't forget the ringleader.
But no.
Their characters.
Guys are like,
Okay, but is Pim single?
Oh
yes,
no,
please.
that sniper rifle has so many barrels. It's so fun.
I love it
It's
so much.
Absolutely stupid. Like looking up those guns last night.
I love that gun so much, and I was like so stoked when you sent the tokens this morning, because I had said something about like, oh, I'm gonna commission you to draw me with the gun, and you're like, here's the gun. I'm like, yes.
I hate the tweaking snowman and twerking snowman so much.
I
really
love
weird.
him so much. The twerking snowman is life.
Yeah, I was super excited to get the character art, and like I love the fact that you threw the lollipop
Yes.
in the pocket.
Also, like
I was
he's technically
so
got one in
excited
his
about
mouth as
that.
well.
Okay, I was wondering what that was. It's what he does when he's nervous.
I'll move him over so you guys can see the lollipops right here. Just
It's got scalpels and like picks and then lollipops in his So it's technically like almost like a butcher's apron. So it's like a rubber apron, you know, for the blood.
For the
Oh,
blood. I love that we have matching necklaces.
Because it also matches the captain's necklace. Or like the pin on her cravat.
Proof you were a pirate.
I'm like, oh. We are retconning. We said that it was 2 days ago that the flag that was like recovered, the piece of flag, it was red. We're just gonna pretend it was dyed red from the blood because like the captain's colors have always been teal. Obviously.
Gotta love teal.
Obvi.
Which means I have to
Well,
go back and add one of those pendants to Marcus's art as well.
oh no.
I love Marcus's character.
I
He
love
looks
it so
cool.
much. It makes me so mad that he can never fucking play.
Stupid Navy.
Art. That is exactly what Alan said.
What? Oh, the Remy Malik thing?
Yep.
Yep.
In case
Yeah, he
everybody
does.
Hasn't seen
Oh,
Marcus's
hi, Marcus.
I love it so
beefcake
much.
character.
He's so splendid.
I am so satisfied with how he looks.
He came out really good.
Ringleader's not part of the old pirate crew, but Ringleader's just trying to make his own new crew. By the way, canonically, King Reedy, the six-eyed, six-legged, 6-foot-tall frog, is part of your circus.
God damn right he is.
And a cat named Peanut is not happy about it.
Aw.
I can't get. Well, okay, so that's Marcus's character above me.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't get over how it's like that's just us. You know,
Yeah.
like, that's how he presents himself, and this is how I present mine. They're like eerily accurate.
Like realistic portraits.
Yeah.
The idea that is how you see yourself is
Yeah.
very funny to me.
That's it. I mean,
See, Bobbert wouldn't join the circus. Bobbert would, like, host the circus. He would, like, invite them to come.
Bobbert is
Like,
named
play.
after our friend
Bobbert.
Bob-
For no reason. Absolutely no reason at all. You should just ask Rob to come play as Bobbert.
oh man, is that Bobbert?
That's
Yeah,
Bobbert.
That's Bobbert.
Oh my god.
He has real Rob energy, though.
How come I've never played a game with him? What the hell?
A lot of people don't like him. He's the least liked of
Oh,
like NPC.
really? Really? Like, a lot of people don't like him, huh?
Just the bedroom eyes.
Because he likes to make girls cry, and that's what gets him hot.
I like that he has a bolero too.
He's got it all. He's got a long neck and he's gotta accessorize it.
God, that's such a good idea.
Well, that is the end of this game.
Yep, we're gonna like take a little bit of a break. Before I do that, I'm gonna pop this up. Yeah, we'll just like leave that there. Wander packages opening up. They can be open now. They'll be open from today. If you recall from season 1 at the very beginning when we wanted to finance like the V2 model and everything else, we did Wander packages. So there's that. It comes with the bigger character art. Like you see, the officers have kind of basically waist up character art. So like that, more detailed, obviously, than like the standard portraits that you guys see. It also comes with an emote that is specific to your character's theme, essentially. Still has to fit within the usefulness of the emote, but at this point, I don't even know if it needs to, so... but yeah. Portrait, emote, first dibs on main games, so we call for officers first. And then we're also going to add a couple things, which is access to the Officers Lounge, which is essentially the behind the scenes. It will have its own channel in Discord where if you guys want to be a little bit more proactive in the kind of direction that you want to see the games take, or some things that you personally would like to see, you have a little bit more influence, and you can also see, sneak peeks of stuff that's coming. And then there will be specialty card packs as well that are, officer specific, as just a little extra perky things. Some other stuff. I will also, for current officers, make a glow up option available. I'm really not sure where the price point of that is going to be. It's kind of between price points. If you wanted completely new art, you wanted like a full on season 2, everything about your character, it looks completely different pose, different everything, that'll be like a higher price versus like an outfit change or modifications to your like base art, which would be on the cheaper side. Both of those will be cheaper than like the standard like Wander package though. Caustic, you're in a weird between space. I like you're putting the snailsman up, but like they can't see that, but I can see it. Just snailsmaning.
The snailsman is my favorite thing that you've drawn. Adrian, look at the Roll20. That thing in the middle. That is my favorite thing that she's ever drawn.
What? Okay. Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh
yeah. I want one of those, but like, make the shell like the Spanish conquistador.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I
That'd be so great.
Oh no. So, make a note of that somewhere.
I'm making a note of it.
I will play that. I will play that character. I will unironically play that character.
if you want to do a completely new character, yeah, that's an option. That was actually what I was about to say to Cossack. Obviously, we're like recruiting or bringing in some of the like pirate crew from the before times, and I guarantee you will see more of them. And I honestly, for Karika specifically, I was worried if, like, for her character, whether that change would make her unhappy, it unhappy. And if you wanted to, like, keep going with that character, or if you wanted to do a new one, consider that. Some other stuff. Right now, everyone who's an officer is an officer of... I feel like it's not a spoiler, right? Like, I think we can...
No, it's fine. Like,
Okay.
they've seen the take to the skies part now.
Yeah. So, you're all a crew of the Wanderpus, but we now have an airship, and now we are starting to acquire perhaps some pirate friends to man that airship, to crew that airship. So, we will be basically running two teams, A team and B team, with one more based on, like, research and rift closing, and the other one, I don't want to say the word acquisitions, but, like, you know, not in, like, a bad way, but... Oh my god, stupid fucking...
Oh man, we can buy followers.
No, thank
Oh.
you.
I didn't know it was that easy.
Right. Because that's all you need, right? Or followers? Not actually people, like, watching and engaging. You just need followers. That's all that ever matters. They don't have to be real. So yeah, glow up packages for previous officers. If you wanted to, like, completely switch the art, it would be less than, like, an entirely new package. Though I'm not sure how much less. I bet they don't even steal your info. Because, like, unless they were the same class, your emote would have to change too. So it would be, like, a chunk. So, thoughts? Oh no.
But you guys are free to go. Thank you for showing up. And
Thank
I
you
look
for
forward
having
to...
us.
Oh, you're quite welcome. I look forward to playing, like, more longer full days. Normally, when we play them, and we will be playing 2 a month, for
season
February
2, yeah.
on. Yeah, for season 2. And we will give you a tag and let you guys, like, say, hey, is this a day that you want to join? And then we can just get you guys in there, either together or apart. Doesn't really matter. Like, I know that you guys made your characters as a duo.
I do
but
like the duo dynamic, but yeah.
the duo dynamic is really good.
Look at this thing. Look at him. Magnificent. What a champion.
Oh god, he's precious.
And bulky.
Majestic.
Look at those muscles.
My boyfriend is probably freaking out in the living room right now because he gets to watch the cats.
Look at those things.
Oh,
I didn't even know when parents left.
What's that?
That's like a monitor lizard right there, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of those gillar
Oh god.
Yeah.
Zach played the ultimate slabs card. Is that how
I
it is?
am not dressed for this right now.
You're
give me a
wearing
second.
clothing. It's fine. You don't have to be fashionable.
I always have to be fashionable.
Alright.
Compared.
Well,
Oh,
thank
and a
you
little
for everything.
nip slip. Thank you for coming and participating.
Yeah,
We
this
will.
this was
COVID
super
out on the
fun.
couch.
I'm so sorry that you probably have COVID and you're dead. Fuck,
Thank
there
you.
is a help arrives. I'm gonna... we'll hold on to that to see if we use it for the second part of the game. I think Alan is, like, putting clothes on so then he could do an ultimate beatdown on Rupert.
I just
Aw.
Oh man.
Were you, like, nude?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't
God,
like my
cheers.
pajamas.
Oh god, it cheers at the choke slam!
This is where the shells are at now, by the way.
What?
So I was just showing, like, where they got to. Also, there's a nip slip if you want to like make it rain some catnip all over them.
Where's the catnip?
Right here.
Oh god.
He's like, what? It's weird.
I don't want to get in your eyes.
Alright, I'm gonna go stare
Be
at
stupid,
cats.
don't look at it!
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye. Thank you for playing.
Okay. You guys want treats?
Goodbye forever.
Bye forever.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, and I will see y'all next time.
Hell yeah.
You gotta eat it.
He's not that bright. He's a sweet cat, not a smart cat. I mean, he's kind of both. He's smart, but in a weird way.
I'm gonna practice slapping. Stop.
Terrence hates the slabs. He's like, no, don't do that. I'll kill you. I'll ruin you. I'll ruin your life. I'll murder your family.
Wait. He's gonna scratch me down.
Yeah, no, he's awful. Don't do it. I like that the camera has decided to not focus. Okay, I think it... You just beating him with my flip-flops?
Beat him with the flip-flops.
My house flops? Look at him. He's just a hussy for it. It's fucking ridiculous. This is just embarrassing. Handle your shit, Rupert. Alright, we're gonna head off for about an hour, and then we will return for part 2. Dun dun dun. See you guys in a bit.